Hi, everybody. It's Miss Kylie, Program Director of 826 New Orleans, back to write with you again today. And I was inspired to do this writing exercise today because of what is going on and happening in the world. Um, we have been home for a very, very long time now. It feels like forever, for weeks and weeks, and people are itching to get back out there. And I totally understand the want to be back out in the world because I certainly want to do that, but we are not quite past the place where we can go out into the public all willy-nilly because we're still dealing with COVID-19. Um, and so I was inspired as states are starting to reopen and allowing people to go out into public places. I was inspired to write a PSA. Now, what is a PSA? A PSA is short for a public service announcement. And a PSA is just a message in the public interest, which means it is meant to do good for the public. And it's a message that's meant to raise awareness around an issue and urge people to do something that's good for everybody, right? And there have been many PSAs, things around about like being healthy, not doing drugs, taking care of the earth, right? These are things that are good for us that have been recorded. We've heard them on the radio, we've seen them on TV. They're typically about 30 seconds long. You get in, you say what you need to, and you get out. And so, um, because people are really itching to get out there, I thought that I would write a PSA about still making sure that we are as safe as we could be as we try to go back out into the world. So, how do you write a PSA? Well, let's talk about it. That is not what I want to use. I want to use this one. Okay, we got it. So, for our public service announcements, what we want to do is we want to choose a topic, and that's important to you, and that's around like what you want folks to do, what you want folks to be aware of. All right, and then you want to list important info and reasons around that topic. And then it's really a good idea to have like a catchy phrase that's easy for folks to remember because that's going to stick with them. You want to make this idea and this information sticky. All right. So the topic, I've already said that the topic that's important to me is for people to still be safe when they're out there, but particularly social distancing, staying 6 feet away. Social distancing. Now, why is this important to do this? Well, for one, COVID-19 is very easily spread. Like very, very easily spread, right? So if you can't get close to people, you can't get it from them. Another important reason is that there are many people who are carrying this that are asymptomatic, meaning that they don't have any symptoms, so they probably don't even know that they have it. I don't know why I'm writing on a diagonal, but now we just got to stick with it, right? The other thing is another important piece of information that people might need to know is the number of people that this is affected. I mean, it affects all of us because we all have to be home, but in Louisiana, there have been over 30,000 cases reported. Not only have there been over 30,000 cases reported, but over 2,000 people have died. So this is a very serious thing that we want people to keep in mind. Um, so those are all my reasons. Okay, and then a catchy phrase that's easy to remember. I think that one of the things that's really hard is that in New Orleans in particular, and in the South and other places around the country, but we're like just such friendly people that like to talk and gather and be together, but we can't do that right now. So my thing is like, hey, I still want to talk to you, but you just got to stay over there. That's all right. So my catchy phrase is say hey from 6 feet away. All right. We're still a community. We just more spread out than we normally are. All right. So I have my reasons here. I have my catchy phrase that I can end with. It should be really short, my writing, to just give the people the information, getting it out. And another thing that you want to remember when you are writing PSA is that they have that old saying, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. That means that people are um, attracted to like nice warmth. The way that you say it is important, right? So I want to say this in a way that people are going to want to hear me and listen to me. All right. So uh, it's basically as written itself, right? All I have to do is list my reasons and then end with my catchy phrase, and I have my public service announcement. So let me give it a shot. Hey, New Orleans. I know you're itching to get back out there after we've been home and sheltering in place for many, many weeks. But please don't forget, COVID-19 is very easily spread. There are many people who are asymptomatic, meaning that they don't even know that they might have COVID-19. And already there have been 30,000 cases and over 2,000 people have died. So this is very serious. So when you go back out into the world, say hey from 6 feet away. I hope you guys have enjoyed my video this week. Um, and until next week, please stay healthy and stay safe.